Hello, I'm Artyomshka and this is the first devlog of It Fades, a game I've been working on for a couple of years now. It's a hobby, my passion project. I've been working on it whenever I had time outside of my regular work hours. While I have made a couple of smaller games before, this is basically my first big game dev project. I'm tackling it not just to make a game I can say aloud, but also to learn a bit of everything that goes into game development. 3D modeling, texturing work, sound design, music, script writing, character development, a bit of everything. I'm not promising any formal competency though, so stay with me. Along the years I've played many games, I've formed, let's say, a couple of opinions on this subject, and I like to apply the do's and don'ts I've learned along the way. My main focus is the story and the gameplay. The game itself is a top-down action-adventure game, akin to Diablo or whatnot, with WSD controls and the mouse used for targeting or interaction. I also have gamepad support with a couple of mechanical adjustments to make it easier to control on twin sticks. The general gameplay is combat, where you have to select elemental magic to be as effective as possible against your enemy. It could be described as rock, paper, scissors, but it's not quite there. Instead of having a circular relationship of strengths and weaknesses, each element reacts differently based on what your enemy wields and its stance. For example, attacking with an element will be different than defending with it or even parrying with it. And it's not just attacking or defending you have to keep in mind, you'll also have to take care of movement. Careful positioning will be imperative for precise combat. As for the game world, it presents itself as a low fantasy, low magic setting. Everyone seems to live perfectly happy without magic, if anything, worshipping it more of a religion than anything else. For you, however, it's quite the opposite. Coming from a dying breed of wizards, see the world for what it is. A high fantasy, high magic world, where everything seems to work according to rules only few understand. Even then, you've only used magic as a tool more than anything, delving more into the lore of the world and the magic itself. But don't worry, that'll soon change. Soon enough you'll have to wield magic as a weapon, and sure enough others will do the same, mostly against you. For now this is all that I wanted to show you, just an introduction to what my game is supposed to be like. This is less of a main devlog and more of an introduction to the subject. There are a lot of other things I'll want to show you, each of a different subject, very probably self-contained in their own video. I have mostly planned what each video is supposed to be about, but if you have other ideas, feel free to comment. I can tweak my script slightly to include other things. Since I've been working on this game for a couple of years, a lot of things have already been developed, things that I want to show you, while others are still work in progress, and even more which are still in a proof of concept state. I'm sure to tackle them not just as ideas, but also as a, future plan or something. I hope you don't mind me using you as a rubber ducky. And with that, I'm out. Ciao! Actually, there's another thing. A couple of years ago I've made videos on a different subject, and somehow I've gained a handful of subscribers from that. Sadly, I've deleted those videos, so I can't even show them to you to refresh your memory. However, if you suddenly find a video in your subfeed from a guy you've never heard from before, me, please say something. This is almost like a weird time capsule that until recently I didn't even know existed. It would be fascinating to see what's inside. And with that, second ciao, this one for real.